Yeah, I mean, the thing about immigrants, my parents were immigrants from Korea. They immigrated to America maybe in 1985. And for them, the journey was like so perilous, right? They had no money, and they were like, how we have a dream and we believe that America's gonna be this great place for not only ourselves, but our kids one day. But they had to struggle so much to get to where they are. And that's why they have very much this mindset as they were growing up here, or not growing up, as they were making a life here, of, oh, it seems like the stable jobs are in, law or being a doctor or being an engineer. These are jobs that will always be there. And that's why I think that they pushed me and my brother into those spaces, because they thought, oh, surely if they're in this space, it's gonna be less struggle. And that's what we want for our kids. And it's interesting because they came here for a dream. In a lot of ways, they're like forcing us into their dream of what we should do now. But in a lot of ways, I had never really asked myself what my dream was. But I think what really helped me, I'm sure you get this all the time. We get asked sometimes to speak at different events, right? And speak at colleges to young people. And I remember hearing a speaker that went right before me, and she was talking about a palliative care nurse named Bonnie Ware. Are you like a palliative care nurse is like a type of nurse that is like helping folks who are going to pass away soon, actually. So helping their kind of like their transition. And for all these folks who are about to die, she would ask them a really important question. She said, what is your biggest regret in your life? And if folks would say, I wish I had traveled more, or I wish I spent more time with my family. But the majority of the people who are about to die would say, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself and not one that others expected of me. And when I heard that, I like literally just felt like it cut me to the heart, because I felt like that was speaking exactly to me. That I had been someone who had listened to what my parents had told me and what society had told me was successful, and I never asked myself, if I were not afraid, if I were really to listen to who I am supposed to be, how would I live my life? And that didn't get me from zero to the top of Mount Everest, but it did encourage me to take that very first step, to make that very first video. And even so, it's like this very long, I don't want people to listen to this and be like, oh, now I gotta quit my job, because it's not that easy.
Yeah.
But it kind of helped me to like explore different things and say yes more and start to find what it is that I was really excited to do.